All right, we should be live again. Let me just make sure it's not skipping. Does it look good for you guys? Let me just do a little bit of this, a little of that. It was definitely something with the internet or like the browser or something. It wasn't. I don't see it skipping now. All right, let me post that. Hey, Joshua Slamkowski. Yeah, we're not even skippity dippity no more. Bougie. Bougie bougie. Thank you. Well, thank you, Jeremy, for letting me know. Yeah, just restarted the computer. I've learned, and this is why we do recording. As a matter of fact, let me hit start recording. If I ever have to post it, I will. I know you guys are good with me, but it's part of the reason also I've started opening one pack at a time, especially on hobby and stuff. We're going to get ripping. I want to give everyone just another minute to get in. So just because you guys are here, we're chilling. I'm going to take a shot. Chris, thank you for letting me know, by the way, and everyone else that did too. It's so helpful. I don't always see it on my end, although one monitor always has the actual YouTube stream. I have a monitor. For those of you who don't see my setup, get to see my setup a lot. This is what it looks like. I have the OBS. I have the monitor with the actual YouTube. This over here usually has my research, my if I have to look something up or Spotify or all that kind of stuff. And then I have my boxes over there, and my TV there if I need. So give you guys a little rundown there. ADHD, listen, man, that's the best way to live. I tell my wife and kids, that's a superpower, man. Ain't ever gonna break my heart when you tell me I have ADHD. Don't be jealous in front of me. All right, cheers, fam. Get my Dr. Goodwin, and then we're gonna get ripping. I just want to give people a chance to get back in. So Don, if you're back in, what's the plan for the show tomorrow? Chris, you know better than that. In no world am I dumb enough to use a computer for that. First of all, what am I going to do? Stand here and do it? Just watch it? I don't have the energy to stand and put that kind of exertion into... I mean, come on. Ever since cell phones happened, and even when you could do the computer, I would print out the pictures. Or you just like order Maxim like a normal teenager. Who watches that on their computer? People who get caught, that's who. Terry McLaurin, and 2 out red, white, and blue. The traffic kind of blows. It reminds me of a big bus class. Well, or is it that it doesn't suffice as far as it doesn't suffice as far as like an offensive powerhouse draft, but maybe it's what some teams need to continue to grow. You know, like defense, offensive tackles. There's a Buda Baker, CeeDee Lamb, refractor. So you got the the Tim Tebow 101 and the Troy Aikman manga. Am I remembering that correctly, Don? See how good I am. I do pay attention to this stuff. There's a Lions hit. Jameson Williams. Hyper. That's a cool shot, too. It's a Troy Aikman manga and I think a Tim Tebow 101 Super Refractor. Caden Prather. Yeah. Do you have a number in mind on either of them? I'm just curious. I have never comped them. I saw you post them. I do care, Don. That's awesome, man. Drake May, Pigskin Parallel. Did you know they make numbered variations of this? In this ADHD riddled brain, Don, I still hold some knowledge or memories of things that are important to me. You just have to try to recall. Tucker Kraft and Billy Bowman Jr. We're going to try to do one more, speaking of Bowman, we're going to try to do one more Bowman basketball because I keep seeing people talk about how, just like in Topps, Chrome, they're pulling these major hits out of it. I want to be one of those guys. If we keep opening it eventually, right? Like, I feel like I'm Veruca Salt's father, like in the factory, making just like, if we open enough of these, we got to find one, right? I want it now, Daddy. That's how I feel about a case hit. Jeremy, I have like a random right here sitting next to me. I keep thinking about putting up. Maybe we'll do one tomorrow. This one's not great. There haven't been a great release. Hopefully Bowman Baseball will do a little of. But I have like a small random teams baseball break I want to do. Which still it has like chance at Ohtani's, chance at Bobby Witt autos. Oh, and trust me, Jeremy, after watching that O's game tonight, I am ready to rip some Travion Henderson. I'm ready to rip some baseball. Hit a couple nice bets tonight. There's a Sam Darnold. Jalen Royals, Rookie Revolution. What? Hey, how did I prove your point, Josh? I'm sure I did, but how? So between the Tim Tebow 5. Oh, that's crazy. That would be the smart move, Don. So it's funny. So Tony Anthony in our group had asked me when that kid pulled the Josh Allen with the game worn MVP shield on it. He's like, you would really keep that? I said, absolutely. He goes, you're nuts. I said, well, if it's only going to see, he's like, it's going to sell for $75,000. I said, if it's selling for $75,000, that's staying with me. Now the reports are it might sell for $300,000, $250,000 to $300,000. Now I'm like, okay, there's a limit to my fandom. If I can pay off my house, get myself a car that's not a 2016 Sonata, that I just put. Oh my gosh, that car is gonna start to be the death of me. I don't want to give it up. My son wants it, but anyhow, slam your points proven. See what happens. I get it. $60,000 is a lot, but not enough to give up a card. I think is like a piece I would talk about to my kids. You know, we're alive during the greatest quarterback of all time, Josh Allen. I would want that piece, but for you, you're not a big Tebow fan, right? You're not a big Troy Aikman fan. If you can get 10 for the combo, right? Like if you can hit 7 on the. You can get close to 3 for the Aikman and 7 for the Tebow, and he has $10K in his bank account. Come on, you gotta do that, right? So we open. That's so funny you say that, Jeremy. I drove all the way to Harrisburg to buy a case of that. You remember we ripped it, and I went to get more, and it had gone up so much. It had gone up so much, I'm like, I just don't want to up my prices. I really struggle with that. And I have to get over the fact that when I know something's good, to just trust you guys will fill, and you guys will trust me. Because, like, I hope by now you know, like, I'm not pushing stuff on you I don't believe in. They're not always going to be winners, but I'm not going to just rip something. I could have easily bought more Chrome Hobby or Chrome Jumbo and filled it. And we could have filled it. I had a few people asking me to do it. I'm like, I don't feel like it's a good buy. I just don't. And again, I could have posted it to our group. Truthfully, I just didn't think it was the right. And look at it now. It's down to 800 for the hobby. I said it needs to go down to 650 for me to get more for us. But anyhow, I say all that to Select Baseball was one. I was like, I should probably get more. I think it's a good product. I just don't know. Are they going to trust me? It's like, I know I'm big on licensed baseball. Not everyone is. But Select Baseball this year was fucking fantastic. There's a Brian Thomas Jr. What up, Calkins? Don, you don't care about either player? Perfect sale opportunity. No ties. You can be firm on your pricing, but you're flexible, like, if you want to be. You know, I think when you have an emotional attachment to a card, it kind of makes it hard to sell. I've never sold a Josh Allen. It's hurt me. I should have sold half my collection during COVID. And just did what you're talking about, Don. Put it back for my kids. Would I miss some of those cards? Sure. But they're sitting in a case right now. And I love them. I look at them. I do. I actually got them all out recently and went through them. Trying to figure out how I want to organize them. But now to sell them, it's like, well, wait, I'm going to get a fraction of what I could have got then. Now I really don't want to. Drake May. Joe Mixon. Steve Avila. Quincy Riley, rookie. Quinn Ewers, refractor, rookie. Mikael Williams. Colston Loveland. And a Travis Hunter, base rookie. I get that. Don, I totally get it. Slam should do what in your opinion? Sell my Allen collection or Don should sell his cards? So Jeremy, what other products? So someone just reached out to me and said, Nate in our group said, can you get any pro debut? And I said, I probably could. I just don't know if our group would realize like the love for it, that like the hype that it's reached. And then we looked at prices and it was like, everyone else is trying to rip it now too, so it's definitely too hard. Like I said, you have to be ahead of it. If you aren't ahead of like before the market adjusts, yeah, Slam. You know what? I know a few people like you are very good at selling your cards, even your PC, and just fine tuning it, getting some premium items. Slam, I mean, even with your memorabilia, you do a great job. I mean, I know that one collection you sold was hard for you to sell, but you did it. Kyle McCord. And that's really the smart way to do it. Fine tune it, you know, and even don't get too clingy to those. I just wonder if that's not a growing trend in an educated market. Like Jason and I always talk. We said we're proud. I feel like we're proud that we have groups that I feel like a lot of our regular members. We have, like, I mean, everyone in here right now is a core member. There's not anyone in this break tonight that I don't believe is a core member of this group. If I'm going to be completely honest, like I see like Chris Boykin, I think you're fairly new. Everyone else in here has been around for a while. We've had great conversations. I try to educate. You guys teach me things. But there are a lot of groups out there, or even on Whatnot, people just believe anything anyone says. And they're like, oh, I'm holding every rated rookie. I said everything the PSSA, or PSSA. My son's thinking of PSSAs. I said everything the PSA. And, woo, we got something. Hold on. Hold that thought. Terrell, I was going to say, if it's a Pat Bryant. Uptown TD, Terrell Davis, Denver Broncos, McDuffie. TD, baby. What a great RB. There we go. I know exactly what sticker's going on that thing. I love hearing that, Don. Because Jason and I talk a lot about how easy it would be. During COVID, I've told you guys this a lot, I had people messaging me, raise your prices. Not just in this group. People in this group said to raise prices because they couldn't get a spot. Raise it, maybe people won't take so many spots so quick. But worse than that, I had other breakers message me. You need to raise your prices. It's making other breaks look expensive. And I'm like, I don't care what you think of my breaker. Like, either way, hold on, let me get scissors here. Even if I was too high on pricing, I wouldn't care. But you're not going to tell me I need to raise my prices. We did it for the love of the hobby from the start. We continued to stay that way. It was probably a detriment to us a little bit. Groups like, you know, bigger groups that overcharge are doing really well right now. That's okay. I feel like we've educated a group of guys that really love and still stick by cards. And to your point, Don, like Cash is a really avid and educated card collector. And I hope, like you said, I hope we had a good bit to do with that. And I stick to the hobby. And that's why it's hard for me. I'm in a lot of different chat groups and stuff. And I get this response all the time. Well, that's because you are into the hobby and this is a business. I'm like, it can be both. But yeah, it's a lot more business than it is hobby right now. And that's tough. Lamar Jackson hollow and a Jackson dart. Black gold. Listen, Jeremy, going all the way back, I've talked about the stuff we ripped the most of. I think of how much 2015 Gridiron Kings we opened. So much Gridiron Kings. And it was awesome. We pulled a Brady 101. We pulled so many game used. You know what else we ripped a lot of? A lot of Unparalleled. A lot of 2009 Upper Deck Premier. Tez Johnson and Jaden Blue there. 2009 Upper Deck Premier was awesome. So many game used swatches. Peyton Manning, Tom Brady, game used swatches. Those cards, if you look them up now, do you ever like price a box of 2009 UD Premier out? Was it 9 or 7? It was Adrian Peterson and Marshawn Lynch's rookie year. I think they're the same rookie year. Dude, those boxes are insane. Slam, I genuinely appreciate it. You know, the hardest part now is that like driving all the hours to go to a hobby shop that I used to buy stuff for that we could break in this group cheap. And like, they're like, I can sell you 2 boxes at $1,000. I'm like, really? That's where we're at? Like, that's where we've gotten to? And it's like, fine. He's like, I'm not $1,300 like online. I'm like, you're right. Like, I have to remember that. You aren't $1,300 like the people online. That doesn't mean I'm thrilled about it. But then this is where my filter has to come in. I have to make judgment calls for our group and say, all right, we're going to rip some. My goal right now is to rip a little bit of everything. I'm going to try to make sure we rip some finest. I'm going to try, look, we did some, even if it's retail or whatever, we're going to try to stay what I'm considering relevant. And I tell everyone, I'm not offended if I see you go to another place to rip a new product. If I don't have enough of it or I don't have what you're looking for, just be careful. Like, Chrome was a death trap. And we all saw it. Kyle Williams. We all saw it. And it was just hard to watch. I'm just thinking of so much right now, but I'm so thankful for you guys. Let me just go back for a minute. I'm so thankful that you guys, I love this group because you guys, I look at our members, I'm like, man, these guys have been around forever. Every time I sort, every time I ship, you know, and I love that we have a great core group of guys, and I hope that you guys do respect, I look out for your best interest. I do believe that breaking is still better than buying boxes for 90% of stuff. I do. I still get into them. I would never ever like rip my own hobby box right now. I still get the team I want or take a shot at a random. Quinshon Judkins. Here we go. Janty rookie, club level, yellow green. That's nice. Going out to the Raiders. Slam, man. That's my hub right there. That'll get me going. And it's, I do love you guys. You made me smile, man. Like, I have a legit smile on my face right now. It's hard. It's still a gamble. Breaks are a gamble. Cards are a gamble. I don't care what it is. It's a hobby, a business, whatever you call it. It's a gamble, but it's fun. It's fun as hell to open cards. Woo! What's this? Say Flowers, Amarian Hampton. It's high number, but it's pretty for the Chargers at a $7.99, white and blue, going out to JT. Talk Talk about, like, and this is what I'm talking about. This dude, Jonathan Thomas, I don't know how many of you guys know him, but this guy's been to my house. He's brought my kids' toys to my house. We went, me, John, and my sister stayed in a hotel room together and watched an Eagles-Bills game. We broke bread. Like, he's not in a ton anymore, but he still pops in to do this kind of stuff. So, JT, I'm glad you're in here. OG member for life. Just a great time to hit that. I literally have goosebumps right now. This group has been awesome. £34 in a year. Woo! Genty, Ursary, rookie refractor, and a Travion Henderson. And just to like kind of give you guys where my continued focus is, like I said, we're going to try to break a little bit of everything. I know some people are a little upset I didn't do more Chrome Hobby or Chrome Jumbo. It just didn't feel right to me. Not saying I won't do more. It just didn't feel right. When I can do this mix for far cheaper, we still pull a good card in Uptown. Still a chance at more. We have a lot more to rip in here. A lot more to rip. And there's always a chance in this. So my goal is still going to be value breaks where we still have a chance at high-end stuff. And I painstakingly go through this process. And I got to give a big shout out to my dad, my sister, my brother, who continue to try to help me, who either ride with me to Harrisburg or still try to help me find stuff at a discount. My dad peruses Facebook Marketplace. Hey, this guy's a Buffalo Bill. He's not a Bear. Come on now. DJ Moore for the Bears. I mean, Bills. Chris Taylor. So, great network locally around me to try to bring even these kind of breaks. Don, that's crazy. We've been around. Look, I said, I don't know that if this stopped, right? Like if Facebook's like, oh, your group's over. I don't know that I could be who I am right now. Like I feel like I'd be missing, it's like when you break up in a relationship you've been in a long time, right? Or you lose someone close. Your life changes a little bit. You're not sure, you're a little lost. I feel that way with you guys. I really do. Caleb Johnson, rookie. Braylon Allen, Ray Wave. And this is a refractor, Xavier McKinney for the Packers. All right, yeah, you got some landscaping to do, or you have the weekend off, Slam. Love you, John, Stephen Earth. Appreciate that, man. Thank you for sticking around with us. Thank you for trusting the process. TJ Watt. And JT Tumalawa, Edge. Colts. Red, white, and blue. Man, this is the best break ever. I feel like so lifted right now with you guys. I needed that today. Well, I hope you guys remember this feeling when the breaks don't go our way, but there's a Tooney, Barkley refractor, and a Buka base. It is fun when we go on those stretches like we did a couple weeks ago where every break had a case hit in it or multiples. I was living on a high. And again, it doesn't change my position financially. I genuinely was walking around with my head held high like, oh, we pulled 7 case hits. Malachi Starks. You got the weekend off? Well, enjoy it, man. Enjoy the kids. Hope everything's going well. We got to catch up soon. I know you've been really busy. Josh Allen, Ray Wave. Oh, this had an extra card, I think. All right, what up? Whoa! Okay, so Gunnar Helm rookie. Let's back up a bit. How about, what a battle here. How about a Josh Allen Ray Wave? How about a numbered rookie, Deion Walker, defensive tackle, Buffalo Bills, but legitimately probably the most valuable card out of that pack and out of that blaster. How about a refractor, a pigskin parallel refractor, Patrick Mahomes for the Chiefs, going out to all that to Dougie, Bills and Chiefs. Slam, I've been just trying to fix my grass in my yard. I didn't use a lawn service this year. And I've been trying to do it all on my own. I used to do some light landscaping, like for work. I shouldn't say light. I did some hardscaping and some landscaping. I've had a lot of different jobs. But like, I'm 42 now. And it's just grassy, but it's all over. And it's tilling it like, I've been trying to do it the right way. Did the Thatcher, then mowed it, bagged it, put the bag away, like raked it up, seeded it, raked it in, watered it, did some straw. Just such a lengthy process to just try to grow grass. And I'm like, this shit's for the birds, man. And then I know people do that. I know you do a lot of that kind of stuff. Enjoy your weekend off is what I'm saying. That landscaping's a young man's game, dude. Baker. Hey, there we go. Jackson Dart for the Giants. Vortex, Dougie. I know we talked a little bit about health last night. The one thing that I've been doing that's made a big difference is been doing a lot of like flexibility stuff, and it's changed my life, man. Just like I feel like I've been in a prison of pain trying to even just bend over to get something. So I've been really trying to get comfortable, and it's tonight I jumped up on like my outdoor thing, and I jumped out and my knees didn't, like I didn't cry or get a tear from my eye when I landed, and I'm like, holy shit, like what a you take so many things for granted. You know, I had that for 4 or 5 years. I couldn't even bend my knees without a lot of pain. I'm like, I didn't realize like how good it was to just have painless knee like issues. I don't know. Just sharing some therapy right now, but I know Chris we were talking about GLP-1s last night, and Chris mentioned about just being eating healthy, doing the right things. That's what I'm trying to do. But landscaping, Slam, that is a young man's game. I can't wait to hear the feedback. We got Larry Livingston at the draft. We have Nick Orovitz went to the draft. I want to say Mark Connolly. He's not in our group much now, but he was. What happened? Emergency back surgery. That's generally not okay. What happened, man? If it's emergency on your like back area, that's usually pretty serious. I need emergency surgery, but I always like get worried like paralysis and stuff with that. Colston Loveland rated rookies retro. And then once I hear from Jeremy, I want to hear his story, and then I got to tell you about what I'm doing tomorrow and what I did this week and how it involves a raccoon. All right, one more pack here. I can't, Don says his twin. I saw it earlier, but I said about fixing my car, Don, and the reason I did, I spent over about $1,600 to just get my car only has 77,000 miles on it. Yes, it's a 2016, but it's well maintained, well taken care of. And honestly, I'm like, that's not bad when you think about what a new car costs. To just do some basic like gasket seals and like a CV thing and all this weird shit it needed. But my son, who is going in the 6th grade next year, is like, Dad, you already said I could have that car when I'm 16. He's 11. He's going to be, or no, he's 10. I'll be 11 in June. He's like, Dad, you promised me I could have that car when I'm 16. So now I have this moral obligation to keep this car running for the next 6 years. And my brother's like, it'll go faster than you think. But it makes me think of what you just said, Don. Like, you joined the group. Your kids are in middle school and they're graduating. Another number, Justin Herbert out of 249 for the Chargers. Do you know how it happened? Like, were you doing something that it caused it to pinch like that? Two cool Justin Herberts. Both numbered. Oh, I want to tell you about a bet I put in. So you're just like walking it happen? That's like kind of terrifying, to be honest. Tyke Smith. I told you guys, last blaster of this, we only pulled one numbered card. We already have two. I told you, this stuff is generally loaded. I have a kid going to middle school next year. When I started this group, our logo was a picture of him as a baby holding the cards. How about another Jackson Dart? He's all over tonight. Golf and work. What do you do for work again, Jeremy? So I got to tell you the story about this. Another numbered card. Terry McLaurin numbered out of 249. I'm telling you, I knew these Phoenix blasters, these holiday ones, are loaded. Oh, I can't wait to get out and golf, but now I'm like kind of keep working on that flexibility. Kind of looks like weird. Like, are they always like that? Is it just because it's like yellow and he's yellow? Ricky with the TJ Watt there. So listen to this. My sister calls this week. First of all, she helped me a lot this week. I call her at 6 in the morning one day. I need her help. She shows up at the drop of a dime. So what are you doing? Usually she plays basketball with this group at 6 in the morning. My sister's a baller. She can play. She's like 5:30 in the morning at the gym, usually playing basketball. So I call her. It's like 6:30 in the morning. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? I'm laying in bed. What? I said, I need you to come meet me. She's like, where? I tell her, she's like, all right, I'll be there in 10 minutes. That's when I know. Like, that. I love that kind of shit. Like, doesn't ask, she's like, I'll be there. Kind of gangster for a sister. Anyhow, she calls me. Didn't take long. I'm like, I owe you one. Whatever you need. She cashed that shit in real fast. I get a call. Hey, I have a raccoon shitting on my pool cover. It's living under my shed. I know. I have it on my camera. She sends me pictures on her fucking garage roof. Just like, let me show you this picture. This fucker is huge. Huge raccoon. I can tell you how big because I have pictures of it when we caught it. Where is she? All right. This is this thing chilling up on her garage roof. Look at this thing. It's huge. This is a really big garage, all right? This thing is all of 3.5, 4 feet. So anyhow, she calls me up. She's like, I need you to catch this raccoon. It's shitting all over my stuff. So my dad and I go out. What's a pot room? Oh, molten aluminum. So like geared up. Pretty hard labor. I bet you think it was more the golf than it was work. Golf fucks me up, man. That's why I play 9 at a time. I don't know how those old people do it. It's like, oh, I'll retire and play golf. Anyhow, so she calls us up. We put a trap up. The next day, she calls us. Hey, my dad actually calls me. I'm out watering that damn grass seed. Back to that. Hey, we caught that raccoon. We need to get rid of it. I'm like, all right, like, get rid of it how? I don't know. Shoot it? I'm like, I'm not shooting a fuck. That ain't my life, dude. I'm like, I'm not shooting a raccoon. I think they're cute. I don't hunt. I can't kill animals, dude. I'm not built for that shit. Yeah, probably the golf. So I'm like, listen, there's a spot we can take it to. Another Pat Bryant purple there. So we take it, we release it, and I swear to you, this is the friendliest raccoon I've ever seen. We walk up to it, he's just like chilling like a dog looking at us. We put like a tarp over it, we lift the box trap, we take it out, put it in my dad's truck in the box trap. We release it, we can't get the thing open. It's just the only time it hissed when we were like trying hard to wiggle the thing open. We get it open and it like quick scurries out, and I swear on my life, this little fat fucker, he turns around and he goes, and like waved. I'm like, fuck off. This is not a Disney movie. Like, you are not real. Go. So he scampers. We put him in a nice area. He's got like water. My sister calls me today. And she goes, because we joked about this. She calls me today and goes, woo, there's a Jackson Dart. That's not what she said, but another one. It's a good Jackson Dart break. Yeah, this is we're not done yet, but start piling these things up. I think there was another one over here. Is there another one back here? Yeah, these are piling up quick. She goes, listen, it had babies under the shed. I said, fuck off, it did not. She goes, Michael, I'm not joking. There's babies crying. You remember how I told you, nice Ted Johnson, remember how I told you I'm not good at like killing animals and stuff? I don't know how you guys are. I think raccoons are adorable. I'd keep one as a pet. I'm like, really? So tomorrow, after my son's first football practice, I'm going over with her boyfriend and my dad to try to wrangle a couple raccoon babies and decide, do we return them to the spot where we put the mom, or do I keep one? I told my wife, I showed her pictures of raccoon like babies, and she's like, do not bring that home. It's not really her choice if I save it. Rashad Bateman, Will Anderson, highest paid kicker Brandon Aubrey, Hennigan refractor, Egbuka base, and nothing really there. What would you guys do? You got rid of a raccoon. It was friendly. It wasn't rabid. My brother had it. I was over at my brother's house. They had a rabid raccoon. The game commission had to come get rid of it, dispose of it. But this raccoon was sweet, and it just had babies. What's the play here? What do I do? If I catch these 3 little babies, 4 little babies, whatever, what's my play? I need some advice. Either way, like either give me guidance or make me feel less guilty about what I have to do. And also, this was a fun night. You guys gave me some good vibes, told me some good things about the group. I really hope, card gods, listen up. This group deserves a case hit. Give us one. We've opened a lot of this Retail Topps Chrome. Can we get one, please? Something exciting. A quality auto I keep seeing these guys pull on Facebook. A case hit. Something that we can celebrate together. Justin Herbert. Rebel. There's a Myles Garrett refractor all chrome. Juszczyk. Dak Prescott. Xavier Worthy refractor. Amari and Hampton. Man, not what we were really looking for. Nobody's going to give me guidance on the raccoon? Beat it over the head with a baseball bat? Wake up. I don't know, man. I'm not good. Hunters or anybody like Doug's probably like, dude, kill that thing. Shoot that thing right in the head. Anybody that hunts is like, just get rid of it. Old schoolers, like, what are you even talking about? Me, I struggle with it. Last box mojo. Come on. Give this group something. Give us. You got a good thing going. It's been a good night. Again, this is the same as the break, exact break we did for 25 a spot, just spread out over PYT. So already a pretty solid break. Jonathan Taylor, Egbuka refractor rookie. I know I have a skunk living under our porch, and my dog's going to get it. My wife wants me to catch that thing. I was like, I just need a week after the raccoons. I don't know if I can do it. Woody Marks and Egbuka. I was going to take the Texans if no one wanted them. I like this dude. Jason Franklin, I think he's going to be a stud. Ray Wave rookie. Woody Marks. Egbuka base. Got to see him play live last year against Buffalo in Buffalo. Last Bills game in New Era Stadium that I went to before they built the new stadium. Chris Jones, who? I'll do a full recap of this. You guys have been very patient. I know we had to start the stream over after like 2 boxes, so thank you. Dexter Lawrence and a Gunnar Helm. 3 more packs to go. Give us something. Chat got quiet. Don, if you're in here, what time's the show tomorrow? Ah, that's what I'm talking about. Tyler Warren, rookie auto out of $4.99. Who got the Colts? Steven Kibler. I knew it. I knew we'd get something. I'm telling you, you guys brought all the good vibes, said all the kind words. Tickled at my heartstrings. There was no way the card gods were going to not let you get something nice in this group. Finally, a solid name, number, and auto from retail. As good as any like hobby box hit. And we pulled other autos, same as in the retail stuff or in the hobby stuff. We pulled some great numbered cards. This is our first quality name auto, in my opinion. Yeah, Jeremy. This goes to Steven, but I appreciate you being in here cheering for us, Jeremy. It is cool to see that. Now, still give us a case hit. I won't be mad if you give us more. Tyler Booker. Ray Wave rookie. We have 1 more pack to go. I knew something was coming tonight. Positive vibes were all over. Jake Browning. Pigskin Parallel. I love those helmets on the Bengals. And Jerry Rice refractor. All right. Let me just recap for you guys quickly. Just for the sake that I show you all, this is all of our sleeved cards. So you get a ton of like just quality, what I call value box stuff at card shows. 50-cent cards, whatever you want to do with it. They add up though. $1 cards, 75-cent cards. I rifle through those boxes at card shows. I love it. All right, Jake Browning Pigskin, Ray Wave Booker rookie, Chris Jones red, white, and blue, Egbuka base, and an Egbuka refractor. We have the Revel Junior Hyper rookie refractor, Myles Garrett refractor all chrome, Hennigan refractor rookie, Tez Johnson purple shock, Pat Bryant purple shock, rookie recruits Will Howard, Ewers base Phoenix, Scatabo base Donruss, Loveland rated rookies retro, Malachi Starks hyper refractor for the Ravens, Barkley refractor power players, Talamalu for the Colts red, white, and blue rookie refractor, Xavier McKinney all chrome refractor for the Packers, Quincy Riley for the Saints refractor rookie, Ashton Genty base select, Ursary for the Texans refractor prism rookie, Travion Henderson future rookie, Barron for the Broncos green and yellow rookie, Jaden Blue purple shock, Hollow Lamar, Martinez, McCord, both purple shock, Quincy Riley hyper rookie refractor, Quinn Ewers rookie refractor, Travis Hunter base, Milrow and Gabriel base Donruss, Egbuka red hot, Billy Bowman refractor rookie, Caden Prather Ray Wave rookie, Ayamanor hollow rookie, Tyler Warren base optic, Tootin and Arroyo purple shock, Abdul Carter base, Tyleek Williams hollow rookie, Trey McBride refractor power players, Jack Sawyer hyper, and Jalen Reed refractor rookie. That was just some of the top loaded stuff. We're not done. We also had some just some random stuff here. How about a TJ Watt contours? Which just threw me off a little bit with that look. DJ Moore pigskin parallel, Elite Series rookie Tyler Warren, Matthew Golden hollow rated rookie, Drake May pigskin parallel, and a Patrick Mahomes pigskin parallel. Both very nice. The Ray Wave Josh Allen. How about the Ashton Genty green and yellow? This is club level rookie. I don't know why I put that up there. Just a Ray Wave Walter Nolan. Okay. Oh, Woody Marks Ray Wave. All right. Then we had one swatch card here. It was a Brian Thomas rookie threads. All right. Then we had some numbered stuff here. Actually, some really nice numbered stuff. We had Deion Walker out of 299 from Chrome. We had the Terry McLaurin out of Phoenix from 249. Tyke Smith for the Bucks out of 149. A pair of Herberts from Select out of 799 and from Phoenix for 249. Both numbered Herberts. Different jerseys, different looks. Great cards for the collector. We got the Chargers. JT. How about a bunch of darts? I'd have a dart. Vortex, Red Hot, Base Phoenix, Base Optic, and a Purple Shock. I have to imagine that those right there, even though nothing like outlandish, outstanding, they have to cover. This one alone is probably 30, I had to guess. I have to assume. I don't know. I'd be curious. I might have to do some research on that just to kind of get my bearings on the market. And then two bangers. Uptown Terrell Davis, Tyler Warren rookie chrome auto out of 499. I believe in that, Tyler. I do believe that. I believe that's where Bean's sweet spot is. Is this the year we put a Super Bowl team together? You just got one, man. Sit down. You just got a Super Bowl. You just got a Lombardi. And you let Kenneth Walker walk? My son's mad about that. All right, guys. I'm going to roll out. Much love. I genuinely loved the break tonight. Not just because we hit some cool cards, but the chat made me lifted, and I love you guys, and I will be back tomorrow. I am rejuvenated, and it's the chat was awesome. I appreciate you guys. See you tomorrow.